Dallas, Texas, the #1 bowl game in the nation, celebrating excellence on the gridiron as well as excellence in the classroom. Scouts from some of the top schools in the country will be there, coaching by former NFL player 15U and freshman 15U, as well as a high school seniors bowl game. To nominate your player for a chance to be and much more. Bowl games in 10U, 12U, selected as a BrettCooperFootball.com. Or call 484-619-7974 for more information. The Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American. Go to www.junioracademic.all. Brett Cooper Football. Hi, Kenny Long here with NYSR and Friday Night Tykes, and I want to talk to you about Rain American Bowl Games. December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas, and South Texas. Many simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain. Many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or control. He is your go-to San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience. Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs, serving city price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Advanced Rain Control is a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control, call Curtis today at 210-863-9881 and tell him Kenny Long from NYSR. A premier all-women semi-pro football team competing and representing Houston, Texas in the IWFL. YSR sent you. Houston Energy Football. Come out and support. Home games played at DeMent Stadium, 1000 Keene Street in Galena Park, Texas. Tickets $15 at the gate. Check them out at Houston Energy as they charge for an IWFL championship. HoustonEnergyFootball.com. NYSR is proud to be the new home and voice of the Houston Energy. All HoustonEnergyHomeFootball.com for pre-order discounts. That's Houston Energy. Games will be broadcast live on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio, with Kenny Long, the voice of Friday Night Tykes. Just go to NationalYouthSportsRadio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Once again, that's NationalYouthSportsRadio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Houston Energy Football. Go Energy. Sports Safe. Sports Safe is a brand of video games, sportsmanship, and safety. Using any compatible mobile device, tablet, or computer, kids and parents alike can learn about designed to educate youth players ages 5 through 13 about super play through this uniquely designed game system for both player education and to serve as a compliance tool for leagues and teams. Interactive scenarios. Dr. Jillian Hotz and her team have created. Sports Safe is now a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. For more information on how you can participate, purchase, and be a part of Sports Safe, you can check them out on the web at www.safe.com or go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the Sports Safe banner. You can also email them at info@sportsafe.com. Give them a call at 1-800-970-3886.
NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
Sports Safe. Play safe.
You're listening to NYSR.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Kenny Long Show, starting at 12 p.m. Big weekend of football here on NYSR. Every Monday through Thursdays. Header. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? New Orleans Saints. Monday Night Football tonight. Going up to Minnesota to face the Vikings. That's going to be an interesting game as the Vikings will face for the first time the new running back for Chargers and Broncos doing battle in Denver. Chargers now out of the Saints. Yeah, you know who that is. Hey, leaving Saints. Thoughts on that? All these teams jumping back into LA. We did this back, I think it was in the 80s. You and San Diego behind. What do you have? The Rams
So it was the LA Rams and the LA Raiders. And then both couldn't survive there. They both that were there, and you had the Raiders. The Raiders and heading to Las Vegas. The Rams, after leaving, Raiders go back to Oakland. Now Oakland's leaving Los Angeles. All of a sudden they go back to LA. And of course, once they go to LA, go to St. Louis, been there for a number of years now, and here come the Chargers. Chargers show up. So now, again, you got two California teams in the same city for the NFL. Do you have a problem with that? I just don't know how I feel about that. San Antonio can't seem to get an NFL team. Of course, we all know, those of us who are in this area that know why. I think they got their chance. I'm a little upset that San Antonio, they keep calling San Antonio Spurs a small market organization. Well, that may be the case, but is not getting a team. It has nothing to do with the market. I'm telling you right now, nothing to do with the market. The gets filled every single night. When the Spurs weren't even, when the 18 to 19,000 capacity AT&T Center was being built, it was set up for football. They literally halved that dome. They had a curtain for gold. They were playing in the Alamo Dome, which was not set up for basketball sakes. They put up a curtain in the middle of the dome to separate it into basketball. That even with the curtain of the dome, and the San Antonio Spurs filled it every single night. It was about 38 to 40,000 capacity. So I don't want to hear this small market crud when it comes to that. Reason why San Antonio doesn't get an NFL team, it is because of the Dallas Cowboys. Plain and simple. Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys do not want San Antonio. They do not want 3 NFL teams in Texas, although they could. Dallas has its own support there, no problem. But there is a lot of Cowboy fans in San Antonio to be supported. Houston's its own entity. They've got their own support there, no problem. On that I-35 corridor from San Antonio all the way down into the valley, down into the Rio Grande Valley in Laredo, McAllen, that area, all the way up. It's all Cowboys marketing. That's all Cowboys dollars. That's all Jerry Jones income right there. San Antonio fans are loyal. They are loyal fans. Presence, of course, in the NBA with the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio has a professional, huge presence in high school football, huge soccer team. FC San Antonio used to be called the Scorpions. Beautiful, beautiful facility. The Toyota Center facility, that place gets filled up. San Antonio can support an NFL team. Toyota Field, excuse me. Beautiful. I'm here to tell you, but Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys will not allow it. They will vote it out each and every time. Right now, San Antonio can support an NFL team. Their chance. San Diego should have stayed where they were at. LA's had. I'm a San Diego Chargers fan right now, and my team just left my city to go to the next city up the street. That's what I think. I think San Diego should have stayed where they were at. I'm a little upset. Not quite sure I'm going to follow the Chargers at that point. I was that way with Houston. I love the Houston Oilers. Earl Campbell, Warren Moon, Billy White Shoes Johnson. Growing up, I was a fan of the Houston Oilers. Early Houston Oilers fan, and went to Tennessee and became the Titans. Even when Houston Oilers left Houston, I like the players, fan of the Oilers. I couldn't be a fan of the Oilers/Titans. I couldn't do it. That were on the team. I could not be a fan. And it was fun because I rooted for both the Cowboys and the Oilers because I wanted to see an all-Texas Super Bowl. I couldn't do it. Cowboys versus Oilers. When the Oilers left, it was all Cowboys. But I'll tell you right now, Oilers Super Bowl. And I'm a loyal, diehard Cowboys fan, but if San Antonio ever gets an NFL team, I just may have to think about that. San Antonio's home. San Antonio's where I grew up at. I live in Brenham, Texas now, but I'm still close to San Antonio. So I have family in San Antonio, visit San Antonio on a regular basis. And a lot of my followers that criticize me on Facebook, saying that I hate Houston. I know I get a lot of my, but I wouldn't say, and particularly the Texans, I wouldn't say I hate the Texans. I just don't like the way the organization has been run right now. I just don't see them getting anywhere. They're not doing the right things. The best thing that organization has done here in recent years was drafted Deshaun Watson. And Gabriel Colon says they almost had one. Yeah, we almost had it right. We almost had the Superdome in New Orleans and coming to San Antonio on a permanent basis. At one point, had the Saints. The Saints were actually considering moving from the Superdome. The Oakland Raiders were looking at coming to San Antonio. At one point, and this was probably the closest that an NFL team came to San Antonio, was the Minnesota Vikings and Red McComb. Imagine that. Who is a San Antonio native, owned the Minnesota Vikings. We've had an opportunity. Now, I'll be honest. One of the reasons, the reason that San Antonio's not opportunities, it gets blocked. It gets blocked. In any NFL home is inadequate for an NFL franchise. It's inadequate. Franchise not even getting considered is because of the Alamodome. The Alamodome. I don't know what they need to do to the Alamodome, whether they need to read the whole thing down. An NFL franchise, either an existing one or get a new franchise started in San Antonio. You're gonna have to start over. I don't know, but if you're going to entice to improve the Alamodome, and that's where everything gets paid from, is those luxury suites. You need the big corporations. We got the big corporations in the dome. There's not enough luxury suites. San Antonio, I guarantee the support will be there. But the Alamodome has got to be redone, rebuilt, something. Something to be done with the Alamodome if you're going to entice an NFL franchise to come into the city. I think once they do that, and I'll be honest, God, I can understand. And the Alamodome was built in a time that it was like one of the greatest facilities in the next city of San Antonio, being hesitant to do that. They spent a lot of money on the Alamodome. They didn't put enough of what the NFL needed. They didn't put enough into football. But when they built it, it was the San Antonio Spurs that partnered up with that to help fund that. That soccer stadium in San Antonio, the Toyota Field, 227. And I listened to all the pundits. I listened to all the explanations about the New England Patriots, about this, about these injuries, these people were missing. They just Kansas City Chiefs over the New England Patriots. I don't know about you, they're just not there. Oh, by the way, the last time they lost their first game of the regular season, they went on to win the Super Bowl. I get all that. when I watched that game, when I